Hello and welcome back again into my craft room. I decided I needed to show you a junk journal that I'm going to give my granddaughter. I've been talking a lot about how I enjoy making junk journals, and I really do enjoy it. I have a couple more on the go, but they're not even close to being finished, but I will show you those when they're done. And this one is for my granddaughter. So I thought I'd do a quick video and just show you what it looks like before I take it to her. I'll be going out west where she is in a few weeks, and I can't wait to show her. We're also going to make one together, and maybe more than one together. Just a smaller version, maybe for a couple of her friends. I have to decide what I'm going to take with me because they don't have really good thrift stores by where she lives. And I can probably go to a Dollar Tree or Dollarama. One of those would be close by, I think, and Walmart is close by. They don't even have a Michael's, so I have to be a little more creative. Not only with what I can take on the plane, because I have a lot to take on the plane, and I have talked about that I'm going to show you what I'm taking for the kids before I go, so that will be a video coming soon. But today we're going to go through a junk journal that I did make for her, and then at a later time, I will show you what I'm taking with me so that we can make one together or several together, as many as possible, while I'm there, so she can share with her friends. And hello, I'm Tanya, and welcome to my cozy retirement. I am so glad you're here. And if you're new, I like to talk about all things retirement. And for me, that's a lot. Since I've retired, I've had so much fun learning new crafts and enjoying crafts that I did way back when, as well as working out, hiking, getting outdoors, van camping, which is coming very soon, and all sorts of just really great activities to do while you're retired, but that don't break the bank, because I don't want to do that. So I hope you enjoy this. If you like any of those things, if you like creative activities, reading books, van camping, working out and keeping your mobility very important, and muscles as you grow older, then please hit like and subscribe and join me each week to have a little fun in our retirement. But for now, let's look at a junk journal. I'm going to set you up in the best kind of apparatus I have, which isn't as good as the junk journaling videos that you can go on, but it has to make do for today. Okay, so I've set you up. I hope you'll be able to see it clearly. I have to use the setup that I have. So, because I don't really do videos that often about junk journaling. This is a dangle. On this one, I didn't put a lot of charms. I'm still thinking about adding a few beads. So I'll think about that, and maybe a charm, because she probably would like that. So I may do that. But this one is basically just a big, fluffy dangle. And it's so pretty with all the different colors. I thought that was really neat just to have on its own. And it's held with a clip. So you can take it off if you're using the journal and put it on if you just want it to be pretty. So I'm going to put that over here. And then this is the front of the journal, and it is a fairy journal. The picture reminded me of my granddaughter. It has 3 signatures, 1, 2, 3. It's covered with a material that has butterflies, as well as some other ephemera around here. So I just put some extra material in here. There is a lot of sewing in this one. I have a mushroom at the top here. I thought it was so cute. That's just from Dollarama, I think. I got a package of them. And this is how you open it up. It's supposed to be easier than that. Okay, this is how you open up. I have just the ribbon on each side. And I did grunge it up a bit. Yeah, I'll make sure you... I hope you can see this okay. This is... I bought some of these over here from Amazon. They're very pretty. They look like they're old, and they're pieces of ephemera. I think they're so sweet. Anyway, I bought those off of Amazon, and that's what this is. But I backed it onto a cardstock so that it would just be more durable. We have the little key down here. And this is a book board. You take a whatever pretty paper you like or whatever you choose, and you back it with a good solid board. So this one, I have either side. She can choose whatever she likes, and then she just puts it under the page, and you can write on the page because then it's no longer, you know, floppy. So I really like this one. It's so pretty. I love these pictures. So that's what I made for her book board. I'm going to keep it right there so it's right where she needs it. And then this is the first page. Has a castle on it. I have leaves sewn on the sides because it is a fairy forest junk journal. This is just paper, but it looks like an embroidered doily. And I just put a pile of colors on that side. This side is plain, so she can do what she wants with that. And then this is a 3-pocket page. 1 pocket, 2 pockets, and the little pocket. And I have some ephemera in it. This is just a little mice. It's so cute. It almost looks like a stamp size, but it's a little mice on it. This is just a butterfly that you can write on, or she can stick it somewhere else in the journal. This is a long piece of paper that I stamped on that can be written on either side. And then this is another piece of paper that I stamped on, and it's a dragon. So she can use those for whatever she chooses. This is some more ephemera that I got from Amazon. It's a whole booklet of different homes and stuff. It's so pretty. Cottages and castles, that kind of thing. So I was thinking of a fairy cottage. And on the back has a secret compartment with a little fairy card. And this is something she could secretly write a note on and then put it back in behind here so that it's her little secret note tucked away. And that's a belly band that it's in. This is just a piece of book paper. And then more, this one here, I love this paper. It's out of a kid's book again. And that is a butterfly, and this is a mouse, I think. So pretty, though. And then this here, of course, more leaves on the side. I just get the leaves from Dollarama, and they're just the long stems, and I just cut off whatever leaf and flower, whatever I want. This is a card that I got in a package that I bought at, I think, Goodwill a long time ago. Music paper. This is a paper that she could draw or color on, and again, it's not easy to draw or color on without having the board behind, but once you put the board behind, it works really well. And then I have some children's book papers in here. This is another one with it's the fairy house, but it's a mushroom, and there's a little fairy. That's probably her sister. So cute. I love these. They're so pretty. Anyway, and then another children's page. And then I have some paper in here that is just good for writing on, or whatever she chooses, but it is writing paper, has lines. You see, okay, I'm going to move you back just a little bit. I think it'll make it easier. There. And then this one is just another book page. And then on this side, I think it's a grasshopper in a jacket. It's really cute. Anyway, and then this here, this is it's a book that I got from Amazon. It's filled with ephemera. It's right here. Fairy mushrooms. And it's just really pretty paper. It's two-sided, which sometimes can be kind of sad because you can't use both sides, but both sides are the same. So I cut out what I want. So this one I backed onto a cardstock so that it is more sturdy. And then these are the ephemera that I put in. So they match. This one is not on anything. So she can either, because I thought it's so pretty, I didn't want to cover it, but she can take that and glue it somewhere, or if she wants to put some paper on the back, she can. Oh, and on the back of this one, I forgot I did this, is a dragon. And she can just write all over it. This is some more stamping. She can write all over that. And we have more leaf. This is the middle of the first signature. White page. I don't always leave things white, but because she is young, I think she may want to draw or something on there, or just paste things on there, whatever she likes. So I decided to leave it. This here is another fairy. It's out of another fairy book that I got again from Amazon. And then this is the other side of the page that we've seen. Isn't that cute? It's just so cute. They're bugs, but they're cute bugs. And then another page to write on. So this is just the other side of the pages. This time I have some flowers on there. This is a envelope, and I have a little note paper in there, and I'm going to write a note to her on that. I'll bring you in again a little bit so that you can actually see. There we go. Butterfly. This is just some paper she can write on. She can write anywhere she wants or paste pictures wherever she wants. If she wants to cover the pictures, that's fine. But this is easier to write on. This is one she can draw, write, put a picture on, whatever she likes. Music paper. This is a dragon. I thought that was pretty cool. We had to have at least one dragon. And she can write here, right here. Also, the music paper is great to write on. There's no reason not to write over top of that. This is the other half of one of the pages, the children's book. This is just a paper that looks like it's vintage, and so I really like putting these in as well, because again, she can write on it, she can put a picture on it, she can put stickers on it, she can do whatever it is that she would like to do. This is the other half of paper doily. They're just at the Dollarama. It's another children's page. This is the back of the children's page and the back of that signature. So that was one signature. And this is the next signature. Some more leaves. Another children's book page. Just a blank yellow page, and this side's blue. I think that's really pretty. This, I think it's pretty. It's mushrooms and acorns. It's in pinks. And then this here has paper in it that she can write on. Has a cardinal on it. She can write on and put in there. And also a card that can open up, and she can write on or draw or whatever she likes. So that's fun. This is the other side of it. Has just a flower. These are some more leaves, just a different color. Pretty cool looking. Kind of a purpley. Some bunnies. Writing paper. This, I love this. I got this book from, it was either Goodwill or Salvation Army. I love this. It's so pretty. It looks old because of the coloring, the page, but it really isn't. Not that old. Anyway, isn't that beautiful? I love that. And then this is just a smaller page. Again, picture, color, draw, write, whatever. These darker pages would probably need pictures put on because you're not going to be able to write on them. But very pretty. Again, foresty, fairy-ish with the mushrooms, the acorns, and all that. This is paper that will be really nice to write on if she chooses to. Folds out. This is the middle of that signature. This is the middle of that signature. It is a children's page, book page. This has another leaf on it. This is the other side to the book page that I really, really like. I just think it's so pretty. And then this is a fold-out writing page. More bunnies. Just the other side. More drawing or writing paper. It's actually the texture that you can paint on if you choose. So the thickness, I mean. So this is kind of the texture and the thickness that you can paint on if you choose to paint. I like these leaves too. They're like a fern leaf. Another children's book page. I got these at Goodwill. They actually are meant to hang if you were doing a party and you wanted to have ladybugs. But I took it off the hanger and I put it here. And then I have a little note paper that she can write on that's inside there. And then this over here is first of all, this is a paper clip that I got. I got these that I bought from Amazon, little heart paper clips, and they come in silver, gold, and rose gold. So it just has the paper underneath. And then this is another envelope that she could put things in. I may put some ephemera in there yet. I didn't realize I hadn't, so I will probably do that. And I put this on the front, the castle. I thought that was really pretty. That's, again, some ephemera that I cut out from something I got from Amazon. With, like, this is very pretty woman. And then there's also the window and just different, and then the kind of a garden house. Just beautiful doors. So I bought this because it's so perfect for some of the junk journals that I like to make. And just to show you, this is what I got also from Amazon. And this is where I got the dragons. So very pretty. Really neat, cool looking dragons. So I got that from Amazon. And this is the castles. So where I got this castle is out of here. Is that the one? Nope, that's a different one. So there's several in here, and they're double-sided. You get 2 of each one. So they're very pretty. Can you see that? I love that one. That's so pretty. And they are double-sided, which most of the time doesn't work for me because I stick it down on something, so you only get to see one side, but it's very cute. Yeah, so I really enjoy those. This book here, I bought also from Amazon, and it's just pages of books on bookshelves. It's so pretty, and I just really enjoy putting this kind of thing in my junk journals. This one I bought quite a while ago. It's just a lot of fairies, so that's where I got the one fairy that you saw in here. Little girls that are fairies. They're so cute. So they're just fun to put inside the junk journals, whether it's a page or ephemera that you stick into a pocket, whatever works. This is another one that I have, Whimsical Fairy Lover. Sorry, I can't link these because I don't know how, but I'm showing you the name of them so you can look them up on Amazon. And yeah, so if you would like to have these, then certainly look it up on Amazon, and if they're still available, you'll be able to get one. Oh, isn't she sweet? Oh my goodness. And I love the ears. I love the ears. So yes, just full of fairies, the front of the book, but just in case. This is Whimsical Library, Fairy Ephemera, Mystical Landscapes, and Fairy Mushrooms. Fairy Tale Castles was one, and Fairy Tale Dragons. And these ones I know are no longer available, at least this one. I'm not sure about this one, but I know it's not available, this one, because I tried to order a second batch and I couldn't because they said it was no longer available. So sad. And then these are some of the others. So I just ordered these recently. It says vintage style journal materials, paper craft. What is that? Scrapbooking. Oh, here. Maybe this says retro style. I don't know. This one is open. They're all the same. They came with quite a few. I think they're all the same. They came with quite a few, actually. But I just love these. Aren't they beautiful? Can you see them? Bring it a little closer. Look at, oh, I love that. They are beautiful. So when I do my fairy forest junk journals, these are wonderful to use for that. I hope you can see them okay. It's hard for me to see what you see. So it looks like there's at least 2 of each. Oh, that's cute. That's the same as in the other book. Could be the same artists. Anyway, very pretty. And actually, they might be a little bit different each. I don't know. These 2 look the same, though. Maybe what it is these 2 are the same. And... oh, there's some more. Yeah. Okay, so I think they're each this. I think they're the same, all of them. You get 4 packs, which is quite a bit, actually, but that's okay. I can use it. And none of it's really expensive. I try to keep the cost down a little bit. This is the next signature, the 3rd signature. Leaves, and it's a children's storybook page. This one here is kind of fun. A long time ago, I bought books that had coloring pages in them, but they were made to be a card or an envelope. So this is the envelope ones. And so you can color it, you can do whatever you choose. I did put Velcro on here to keep it closed. And so she can open it up, she can color it, she can write on it, whatever she chooses. So that's one side of the envelope. And then we have a children's book page, and I have more flowers that match the colors. And then this is a, ooh, I got to get some ephemera in there. This is a butterfly that I bought. This would have been Dollarama or Dollar Tree. Probably Dollarama. Anyway, and I'm going to put some ephemera in here. I will get some to do that. And then this is the children's book page, the other half. This is just a book that I have that I bought just to use for ephemera, and I got it at Goodwill a long time ago. Again, more thicker grade paper to either draw or paint on. More leaves. This is cute. Children's book page. Isn't that cute? So cute. And then this is the card. So the envelope that I showed you that opens up, this is the card that she could color. But this is what normally would go inside the envelope. More music paper. Another children's book. It's so cute. It's a little squirrel that's sad, it looks like. And then this is some coffee dyed paper. Another of the thick paper that you can paint on. Music paper. This is one of the pages of the books, the mushroom book. I thought it was so pretty. And she can just open it up. And she can put pictures in there or whatever she chooses. This I added actually with washi tape. It says, I love you. And then it has other washi tape here. So I just added that on with some washi tape because I just really liked it. And then this is just some scrapbook paper and a leaf. And this is really cute. Tortoise and the hare. Children's book page. This one, I kind of wish I didn't put it on there, but it's already on there. It is a ribbon. I don't know. But anyway, it's beaded ribbon. It's just a little bit annoying to keep out of the way. I don't think I'll do that very often on pages. But anyway, this is music paper again. More of the paper to paint on. More coffee dyed paper. Has a little sticker. This one, I wanted to cover the words that were here. It's looks like a birthday cake with some girls around the birthday cake. And then I decided to put just one of the castles here. This is another butterfly, and it has some feathers in it. These are all from Dollarama. I inked them, and she can write on the back, or she can take them and glue them at different places in the book. This is the other half of the card, so she can colored for you by, see? So she can color it and write in it or whatever she chooses. This is just a really pretty page. I decided to put that on to cover the writing that was there from the children's book. And then over here, we have more writing from a children's book, but I put kind of a pad of paper here that she can use if she wants. And it's removable, so she can take it off, write in it, and then put it back on. Another paper to color or paint on. All of these can be written on. Another children's book. It's so cute with the squirrel. Or is it chipmunk? Might be a chipmunk, that one. And then this is the other half of the envelope. And again, she can just color that, whatever she likes. She can write on here. The rest of a child's book page. Castle child's book page. And then this is the end of the book. And I have another one of the ephemera that I bought on there. It's a bunny. So cute. And then I used one of them as well to make the pocket. So again, I lined the back with some black cardstock paper just to make it more durable. It has some leaves going around the front, and it has eyelash ribbon around the outside of the picture. There's also some pretty eyelash and ribbons up top. So just a couple of pockets yet to fill up, and it's all done. It's quite pretty. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that. I enjoyed making it. It's so fun. I love making, I think my favorite journals to make are fairy journals, forest journals, and vintage journals. Although I have done one that was like made with pinks, and it was just so pretty. It was roses and everything. So you know what? I might have a lot of favorites. Anyway, I really like this, and I hope she does too. I think she will. I'm just going to finish it up, and then I'll be able to pack it with all the other things that I have to take. I really enjoyed showing you that, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more in the future, please let me know. As I finish them, I will show you. And also, I think I talked about in my video about slowing down and calming activities, I plan on journaling, so I need to make myself a junk journal. This is one of the activities that I enjoy doing, as I said in my video, to help myself calm, take away the stress, and enjoy just having some fun. And making junk journals is one of them. And I'm also going to start actually writing in a junk journal. I have not been very good at that. I'm very good at making them and giving them away as gifts, but I'm not so good at writing in them. So I'm going to do that as well. So for this one, all I have to do is a couple more little details, write the note to her, and it's all ready to be packed. And then we'll be flying west very soon, myself and one of my grandsons, so that he can see his cousin when he gets out there. It's another grandson they're a year apart and so enjoy each other's company. So that is my two grandsons' gift. And my granddaughter is this, along with a whole lot of crafting activities that I'm taking with me. And I will be putting in a suitcase and checking at the airport and hope it gets there okay. Because I have a whole lot of crafting activities to do. And I will show you that in a later video. Thanks for being here, friends. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye-bye.